It is perfectly healthy to desire validation and approval. It's a part of being a social creature. However, when our desire for approval and validation is always external and we're always outsourcing it to other people to give it to us, we're putting ourselves into a very disempowered position, and we're also setting up our relationships to be difficult. Because when we outsource validation and approval more than we are able to build our own capacity for validation and self-approval, then we're always at the whim of other people's opinions and values. So while we do need that validation and approval and we do need to be seen, we also need to develop our own capacity to validate ourselves, to approve of ourselves, and to see ourselves as worthy human beings. And this is where that psychodynamic systemic view comes into point. Our ability to do some work for ourselves and our ability to be part of relationships with others that also facilitate that experience. When we only look to others, we're disempowering ourselves. And when we only look to ourselves, we're separating ourselves from connection. And one of the things that dances between the narcissism extreme and the codependent extreme is that piece, our ability to negotiate both ourself and our relationships. And both of those are required for satisfaction in life, because we don't live individually and we don't spend all our time with others. And so both is required. I'd love to hear from anybody who struggles with self-validation or self-approval, just how that lands for you and what kind of practices you use to cultivate for yourself a sense of that validation and worthiness.